Right. So this is the first episode that I'm recording. Ooh, sound is a bit loud. First episode I'm recording in the new year. So this is the first Hypermine of 2014, and it has actually been a long old while since I was properly on the server. I've logged on a couple of times, so I've got a few things to show you. Basically, stuff. Okay, so the first is seed oil drum. There was a sign on this one, but that's gone for some reason. And this is a nice present from Mr. One Wolf, my friendly neighborhood wolf guy. And he's just given me that so I can start on bees, which is something that I'm definitely going to be doing. He's been doing bees himself as well, but he went with a very specific plan. He wanted something particular that he was getting from these bees, which he has got. Very happy for him, but I'm going to get every bee because that's what I do. This is the castle as it stands at the minute. So as you can see, we've pretty much finished down here. What I'm doing is just replacing the roof so that we can have some extra functionality above. But otherwise, it's all looking pretty good. And then we have an area down here, which I've carved out. And this needs a lot of work. I was thinking about doing these, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm actually going to build this material out of. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks high, because there's going to be maybe even 4.5 blocks, but there's definitely going to be a ceiling on it to cover up this. But there's loads of stuff, and behind here is a ravine. As you can see, I could carve out this a little bit to sort of widen that. So I was thinking maybe a good idea would be to have this area. There you go. Have this area be a sort of. Oh, there's something down here. So have this place be sort of like sewers and that sort of thing. It's lunch. Thank you, lunch. Lunch. But at the same time, I also want a portal room, because we want to have somewhere where we can get to pretty easily. That will handle all of our portaling needs, and I'm thinking about making that just beneath here. So what I need to do is find. Here we go. Then I just want to go down here a bit. There we go. So we just need to carve this out a little bit. I don't know why I'm using this tool. You have to be sort of careful. Because you don't want to ruin your existing floor. But at the same time, I don't want this room to be just one that we walk into, or we have to get into from coming all the way down here. So what I want to look into, because I don't know how it currently works, is to get some mechanism teleporters. I honestly have no idea how those work at this point. So I'll have to figure that out. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, these blocks are still here. We'll have to relog in a bit and get rid of them. I wonder if F3A sorts that. No, it doesn't. So I'm just going to quickly disconnect here. Yeah, so, so Christmas and New Year's has happened. And this is going to be really boring watching the load screen. I'll come back to this in a second. Okay, so that's that sorted. All cleared up now. So yeah, Christmas and New Year. I hope everybody had a fantastic time over Christmas and New Year. I know I did. I went and saw my family and got gifts, and that's exactly what Christmas is about. Just giving gifts. It's not about any nice things. It's because I'm not a religious person at all. I don't assign any particular significance to it outside of it's a time where my family and I just have an excuse to get each other nice stuff and go and have a big meal with a tree and stuff. Ooh, almost light. I really should get looting on this sword. Actually, I need to make another sword. I need a Minoleum one. I might just make one of the big greatsword thingy types. Oh wow, I've got 44 levels. So yeah, anyway, oh, where am I going? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Oh yes, I wanted to repair my hammer, but there's a thingy down here as well. See, it's been a while, and I really should show you some of the other stuff before I get too involved. I'm all over the place right now. Okay, so here is another present from Mr. One Wolf, plus some moonstone ore, which I'll have to hit up at some point. And it's a maze, and this is awesome. It's amazing. You can thank my wife for that fantastic pun. And it's obviously not complete yet because we have to have the bushes go up all the way, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. And then when you get in here, just a bunch of liquid ender. It's all over the place, but this is awesome. I love it. I have been through it a number of times. They've seen what it does. So, yeah, oh. And now we're being attacked by a rat. It's not exactly safe yet. I'll probably put a magnum torch in here somewhere. Didn't realize it affects mobs as well. That's awesome. Oh, hello. Alright. There we go. So I can run over the top of this. But yes! My amazing maze. It's pretty awesome. Thank you very much, Mr. One Wolf, for your kind presents. He's the only one who gave me presents. Anyway. So let's move on. Yeah, Christmas and New Year's were pretty good. Fantastic all round, I would say. Very successful. Came away with loads of loot, which is the important bit. It's actually also been one of the most expensive Christmases that my wife and I have ever taken part in, because we had the money this time around, so we spent quite a lot on gifts. And one of the things that we did this year was we bought pretty much everybody else Nerf guns, which yeah, the people who don't have we also have to have a second Christmas because we didn't get to see everybody, so that's going to be happening soonish, I guess. So 2 Christmases for me, yes, double chance at loot. That's pretty good indeed. New Year's was, relatively quiet for us, so I don't think we actually did anything, which isn't unusual, especially since we moved to a new place a couple of years ago, and it's in this digital age, making friends just takes a lot longer. in person. And I don't think any of the other hyperminers live anywhere near me or would want to spend New Year's with me. Sniffle. So, there is that. I don't know if there's much else to say. I mean, I got Assassin's Creed 4 for Christmas, and that's awesome. So, part of the reason why I haven't recorded any new episodes is that. I'm recording this a little bit late, but obviously there was the episode that went out on Sunday, and that was all normal. Right, come on, in you get. What else? What else? Got Batman Arkham Origins. I actually haven't played that much of that. I've been stupidly addicted to Assassin's Creed. I love Assassin's Creed. I've always loved the series right from the start. So, wherever possible, I have purchased Assassin's Creed in some form. My wife got me some awesome Late Night Tick t-shirts. She only meant to get me one, but we ended up with two. Because she's a cheat, and she cheated the system. So we ended up with multiples. Which is cool. So, if you ever see me at conventions, you're going to see me in one of those, at least. At some point during the convention. Probably the whole way through it. The same one, 3 days straight. Covered in drink and food and whatnot. Okay. So I'm going to stop this here, and I'm going to prep this room to start putting some portals in here. I might actually widen it out. See if we can get a proper portal room going. With a full-on enhanced nether portal transport thing, because we also need to find a cool spot in the nether for bees, and that's one of the things that we're going to start in the next few episodes. I'm not entirely sure where I left off last time. I think I was experimenting with Dartcraft, so I will probably have to get back to that at some point. But bees, I should probably actually start, because they're a very long-term project. Look at that rock hive right there. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, so I dug out the room a little bit. I haven't done anything with it just yet, but I think I'm going to replace the ceiling with this, because I really like these marble blocks. They're pretty cool. This is still open for now because I've looked into the mechanism teleporter thing, and I'm going to put one right here, because and I might put like a camouflage door or a secret door type thing on one of these, because I don't want it to be something that you come in from out here. I want it to be a place where you just sort of, it's self-contained. Okay, so I've completed my enhanced portal. I quite like it. It's very nice. There are going to be 2 more portals. This will be a nether base portal, because I want to put just a standard nether base in the nether somewhere. I'm going to go and hunt for a place and stick a portal in there somewhere. And then the other side, this will be to the bee central hub. So there's going to be a central hub somewhere for my bees, where I can use teleporters to get to the various biomes that I need. So now I'll set up a bunch of mini bases around that will deal with all my bee related issues. So I'm going to have an ocean one and so forth. Oh, I've got the hiccups. That's really awful. And yeah, so my enhanced portal, built it out of quartz because that looks nice. And I have spawn. And when it dumps in, it's white, which is nice. I had a bit of a problem because a bit laggy. I had a bit of a problem because this portal dial-up device and this. Whoa! What? It's died for a second. I've been having a slight issue with this. I'm not exactly sure why. Come on. Right, be right back. Okay, alright. So whilst that went and sorted itself out, I decided to make the wife and I some scrambled eggs and bacon strips. Yeah, bacon strips. Bacon strips. It's like epic mealtime. Everything's got bacon in it in our household. Because it's a good household. That's just the way things are. Anyway. So, the portal dialer. Currently it only has spawn in it. But it makes it... Oh no, colour hasn't come in. Come on. There we go. Woo! Whoa. Lag central. Oh my goodness. Nuts. There must be something else going on the network that caused that to happen. But yes. So here we are at spawn. We finally have a nice easy way for other people to get to my base. And you can see my nice complicated address there, which is really easy to follow, but I had to take some shortcuts. So lava bucket, L, golden apple, A, gas tier, D, eye vendor, E, nether star, N, iron, I, gas tier, T, and then ender pearl, E. Late night. There we go. Oh. And we're here. Awesome. Okay, so as I was trying to explain previously, because the dialer and the modifier are in one chunk, in fact the chunk boundary is here. No, actually it's here, sorry. When I previously went through, it would unload this half of the portal, but this half would still be active. So I couldn't dial back. So what I had to do was stick a chunk loader here and a chunk loader there. For some reason, when I had a chunk loader just here, the problem still occurred until I added that one over there. I took that one away, and then the issue kept occurring, so I have to have both. Taking one away causes the issue still to happen. I'm not entirely sure why all 4 chunks need to be loaded, but that just seems to be the way it goes. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to call the episode here. It's only about 17 minutes long or so, which, yeah, okay, not the usual length, but it's the first one, proper one back, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hunt around for a nice nether base location and a nice location for my bee hub. I'm thinking somewhere up in the sky, maybe, but not here, maybe a couple of thousand blocks out, because I also need to get some Ars Magica stuff, and Ars Magica we added a bit late, so all the generation for that is way out, like 4,000 blocks away, so we need to look at that. So that will be for next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. You've been a fantastic audience as always, and I will see you next time. Adios.